going to jail for messing with a child. Dr. York to this day is trying to infiltrate Arna from jail. I'm getting all of these bleeps about, I don't want to say her name because she's an older sister, but it's this older sister with a feathered headdress on, and she coming and she represents the chiefs of the nations, and she's the great matriarch, and she's about to bring back the old way. Like, I'm like, okay, let me see what she's saying. Because I'm not biased. I looked at one video, I'm like, oh man, I know exactly what this is. How you got feathers on, all those feathers, and you talking about indigenous stuff, and I read your documents, and it's all sovereign citizenship. It's all UCC this and UCC that and sovereign. I'm like, man, that is from the 1980s, Christian white wing groups, and we got caught up with it in the late 90s and the early 2000s. But then that's 20 plus years. We like, oh, that's trash. Oh, I look different because I shaved my beard. I shaved. So my bush ain't down here no more. But yeah. So this is, video going viral of this great matriarch who's about to take over. I'm like, bro, that's sisters from Dr. York's feline cult. And he don't like me. And I've told people why he don't like me, because we didn't help him with his case. They came to me. What year was this? This was around 2009, 2010. They came to me to help him with his case. And he was all over the place. He was a diplomat from Liberia. He was a Native American chief. He was all over the place. I'm like, man, and I had never even seen the guilty video. So that guilty plea video was made like 7 years earlier. I never seen that, but I always do my research. So I'm like, let me look him up. Then I seen him on record confessing to 74 counts of child molestation. Nigga, are you crazy? I'm not about to represent you, and you on record saying that you molested 74 children. Then he came out in my immediate circle of people who I know, women who were directly married to him, that he was giving children herpes and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, bro, nah. So now he got a problem with me because I'm one of the leaders in the indigenous movement. And so now, they're sending people out to attack the patriarchs in the indigenous community. All the patriarchs. We taking this back. Y'all know we matriarchal. And I'm sitting there, first of all, that's a lie. That is a historical heritage lie. Then you're using it to push the same thing that the Democrats do. Push toxic femininity as a buffer zone while you sit in the back like the small hats do and then control them. Same play. But you're doing it from jail. You're doing it from jail. So I'm like, bro, you might be the ops, bro. Like, what are you doing? But this goes wrong. There's lots of New Orleans right now that might see this video, and now I become a hater. You a hater. I'm not a hater. I didn't go on record and confess to 74 counts of child molestation. I didn't do that. He did. The very same man who called the beast, Leviathan, all of these things, like, you went before the one that you called the beast, the 666 Leviathan, and then you confess. You plead out. And your student, polite, that's why I mentioned him, did the same thing. Did the same thing. Didn't I tell y'all about Umar Johnson too? I told y'all the absolute truth that Umar Johnson, but just give the backdrop story. We ran a school in 26 and Cecil B. Moore. When Umar Johnson started doing the lectures, he did lectures at 3 places. at the UNIA Hall on between 15th and 16th of Cecil B. Moore, at our school, and at the Pearl Africa. And I knew back then he was a weirdo after watching him. Like he wanted to start fights with people and do all kind of crazy stuff over weird stuff. Oh, this dude right here ain't hitting too tight. All right, whatever. Then when in 2010, when he started collecting money for the school, we like, shit, you could buy our school. Could have bought the school at 26 and Cecil B. Moore. And you buy it. Where's the school at? It's a building. Ain't no children going to school. But then when I told y'all why, y'all, oh man, that's slander and defamation. I ain't been sued yet. So my point to you is, and I can go out of the conscious community into mainstream America. The media types and styles of people. Al Sharpton, Roland Martin, Farrah Gray. And you like, bro, Ali, you don't like nobody. It's like that. I see dysfunction. And I know that the black community is a scammer's playground. Not only is the black community a scammer's playground, the white community is a scammer's playground.